playing. Just close all these apps. Playing a game today. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the best apps for reference. So for number one, obviously we're gonna be using. I mean not Procreate. I was gonna say Procreate. I'm sorry. For this, we're gonna be using Pinterest. What that is an app where you could either find reference or make your own pin. Like, kind of like TikTok. You can find reference photos or art. And so, I'm gonna use something best. So let's say if you want like cartoon. Oh, here's my profile. Let's say, and let's say if you want some superhero designs. I'm here, probably search up. We'll go to the search tab and search up superhero design. First thing that might come up right here. You can see you got all these, but do not search up. Well, you can search up design, but maybe reference might help. Like reference poses like this. See? Let's say this. See? Guys, let's take this guy first. For example. See, his body structure, it's kind of a skinny type, but still muscular. So what you won't want to do with that, most likely draw boxes or squares, and that would be helpful. But for me, honestly, I would love to draw Stickman before you do anything. So what I would do is put this on your iPad. You would take this, put it, so you have your reference. I'm just leaving it here. So right, okay, I'm gonna load. So you have your reference here, right? For me, I would love to use the sketchboard version. You can get off the clips with your paint assets, but skip that for right now. So for what I would do, I would obviously love to make this a stickman. A stickman, cause look, his head looks kind of something like this. I'm not the best artist right now, but sometimes I will be, sometimes I won't. This is the best nothing I could do right now, so don't judge me. So something like this. This is not my art style. When I get my Apple Pen fixed, I'm gonna draw this, but right now, here I'm using my finger. So here we have our stick man, well, our stick head. And so we can tell that the body is going in a pose, something like this. Because we got our legs down here. Legs down there. And then we got our upper body. Then we just got, I guess, a head. So, something like this. Do not write that down. You might have better notes. But, yeah, something like that. It's kind of stretched out. I'm not the best artist. Told you that from the beginning, so might want to take some other notes. And you see, it's kind of like this. Yeah, but something like that most likely. Take this, and put your hand there, and you can do all that detailed stuff. But I guess, yeah. So, yeah. Procreate. I mean, this is one of my first videos, so don't judge me. So yeah, let's go back to Procreate. Sure say. So always looking for a subductive type. You see this here? It might be a little blurry, but I'm sorry. It's the best quality I can give you. So here, a little subductive look, lady. Oh, but here, so this is what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on energy blast. Big shout out to Art Station. I'm just want to follow him. Look, he got all these different designs. I don't even know if they're made by him or not. I don't even know, but he got all these different designs and most likely reference on here that we can all use for our poses or animals that we need to draw on the cartoon, realistic, or any type of way of your art style. See, like like this. Let me show you. What was it? Like this, I guess. And it's rotating as well, so you can see that's pretty good reference. Okay, we got Monkey Kid over here. That's not Monkey Kid, but I'm getting off topic. Oh, I didn't see this. But right here, you have different designs of poses. Poses practiced by Doodleberries on DeviantArt, I guess. That's the name of this panel. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is what I'm also trying to experiment with. Trying to draw character poses inside of boxes. This is kind of like cartoon. See, it says at the top, cartoon anatomy. What they say, anatomy posing, yep. And dynamic angles, part 7. But yes. But yes, we have. See, what this is here is you draw your box like a 3D box, and you try to draw your character inside of the box. So try to draw the box in different perspective and maybe draw it messy like this one. Take the middle one for say. This person who made the art obviously knew what they were doing because they made a box to look like it's kind of coming down here and coming down right here. And then the character's head is off to the right side. And then his hand is closer to the camera because that's what we call as perspective. When something is closer to the camera, it is larger, as we might all know. That's all it is. And in the lower, any object or any body part or something is like smaller. It's smaller. If it's not close to the camera, it's small. And that's sometimes, I know I'm not a good artist, but people who really want to become good artists well, I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way, but the kids in the art community as myself, need to learn, as I'm learning right now, how perspective works. And one of my art teachers told me that something called worm's eye view and bird's eye view. So what that is, let me explain to you. Bird's eye view is like this reference. So they can see everything from above. So whatever closer to them, it's larger. Whatever all the way at the... Because you know birds, they're sometimes always in the sky. So if they see a human, everything... And if, like, to say if the human got their hands out or something, like this in this image right here. They will have their hands out like up in there in the air, and the birds will see that it's larger. But if the bird is way up in the sky, like in the air, they would think that you're super small. But they don't. But they know that you're large. They just think. They probably think that, most likely. But they know because they most likely see him a human. They see him probably every day. So they come out their house, they do this, do that, sometimes. Yeah. But the worm's eye view is this down here. I don't see if I can get. Yeah, like a bird's eye view is right here. So they can say everything under you that's larger, but everything at the top is smaller. Let's see. Let's say if I'm a worm, everything that's like anything that's bigger than me, I can like see. Whatever, like let's say the feet of a human, or the shoe, like down here, the feet. The worm will only see something that's large, but everything up at the top, it might be smaller to them. So that's what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, perspective, all of this. Let's go back to my profile. Oh yeah, y'all can follow me if y'all want to. Here's my name. I might think of changing my name if I can do that. Yeah. I got all these references and all the stuff that I use on art tips or something. Yeah, let's go back to here. Superhero design. You can use all these for reference if you want to. But you see up here, it just says reference or concept art. None of that. You can go here. Superhero design. Superhero design. Reference. Wow. See, it might come up as like this, but you might see in the deep dark corners something like this. See, something like this. It tells you how to draw superheroes, how to draw dynamic poses, and there's multiple of them here. See here, we got the Valkyrie helmet, the Black Lord, the Dark Lord, night clothes, the cloak, the bit, the barbarian, the helmet. That thing is hard to say. I'm sorry, y'all. The night open. And then we got more to draw like mask, capes down there, yeah, and bodies. It's like there. You go all the way back at the top. You most likely will see this. This is what I like to call this good reference, or something they call, I guess, cool reference. I'm just kidding, no one calls that but me. But here in this reference, you will see all of this. You can even take this. Don't mind the things at the bottom. You could use that as a reference if you want to. But what I like to do is take my work. Well, take my handwriting for this lesson with this, and I like to trace over it. See, people might say tracing is bad for you. You can't do that. Tracing is only bad when you take someone's art, you copy a word, like line for line, color for color. See, that's kind of like bar for bar, word for word, for rap or song, like music. But for art here, tracing is not a bad thing. It's just something that helps you learn. Let's say you in a cartoon way. You could take this. You could put the head down here, like right here where the chest is, and then put the chest down there, where the hips and stuff are at. And then put your hips down here by the legs, by your thigh, and you put everything else at the bottom. Let's say if you chibi, you make this tiny. That way you can draw it down in a little chibi type style. And there's multiple different references on this. See like these? See these references? Now that we have this, now that you have this information, I want you to go to YouTube. You just go to your search bar. Don't mind the stuff that I search up. It's okay. But when you go here and you type in worry about that again. You type in winged canvas. So winged canvas. So how to spell that? WINGEDCANVAS. Winged canvas. And the first thing that might pop up is a YouTube channel called Winged Canvas. And it has these wings on top of a canvas. And what they will show you, they will go live. They go live sometimes. So like here, they go live. They just streamed 2 days ago. And they might go live sometimes. And they got YouTube shorts that might teach you. So let's just take. So one of my favorite YouTube shorts is there.
You have their mouth open, and it's like you have the little nose there, and you keep the mouth just kind of like that. That's cool. That's great, right? They're not really changing the shape of the head, not really doing much. It works. Like, this is good, like, if they're just generally kind of yelling. If you want to push that, first of all, drop the jaw and make it nice and wide. Really put it at the edges of the mouth. You can even extend how the jaw's done. Show the teeth. Teeth are really, really important. Back of the throat. Add some laugh lines there. You have the nose. Wrinkle it a bit here. If you'd like to support the channel and the creation of free arts education, become a member on Patreon. You're gonna have a little bit under the eyes. Really push those eyebrows, have a little bit of wrinkle between them. Push it, make it extreme, add in lines, add in wrinkles, add in, there's gonna be a lot that you need in an expression. That this is good, this is better, right? I don't say that because technically sometimes you want that restrained expression, but if you're going for extreme anger, this is okay, this is it depends on what you're going for. You have the mouth open.
And what she, or I guess he, just say it, is that you have to push the expression. You gotta make the face sure it might look that is pushed in when you're doing your expression. Let's say if you have an angered expression. Sometimes your face might be poking out or sticking in. So when I get mad or angry, my face sticks out. I don't know for y'all. You might want to take a reference photo or just a photo of yourself getting angry, and then you can use that for reference. If you work in Clip Studio Paint or I guess Procreate. And then let's take another one like this.
They have one eye like this. Another thing that I'd see a lot is they just kind of have the same eye, but like it's shorter and smaller like this. If I was to kind of measure the tops here, we don't want that. In this case, it's the width of the eye is staying the same on both of them, but the height isn't, which is not correct, right? Usually we want our eyes to be the same height. This is why we have a measurement on the top of the eye and on the bottom of the eye, because we want our eyes to remain the same height on both sides of the head. So we want to make sure that the height is the same across the entire head. Doesn't matter what angle the head is at, they will always be the same height. If we're drawing the head.
What she's saying is you have to position your eyes, and that's why we have this measurement across the eyes. That way you can position your eyes in the correct way. That way when you might present your art to someone or just keep it to yourself, it won't look a little wonky to you. Because if you show it to someone, they might say, I hope you know your eye is positioned in the wrong way. And then you might feel bad about yourself and this and that. They're down also. That's okay. All you gotta do is go back to whatever art program you go. If you're on pencil and paper, you can go there and erase it most likely. Erase it if you didn't color it. You can still erase color pencils, I think. I don't know. I don't use color pencils, I just draw. And you can erase this. And you can fix it. That's why I say go to Winged Canvas. Well, I got distracted for a second. Go to Winged Canvas and look at their art videos. Yeah.
And looking up, we will still have this band going across the head. And that just means that our eyes now, they're the same height, but just at a different angle now. This eye would actually be completely covered up by the nose. So make sure that when the eyes are at different angles, while the widths may change, the height will have one eye like this. And if the movement is not always literal, all poses, still ones included, have movement.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, now I'm subscribed. I don't got time to join that Patreon. It's kind of boring. Don't worry about the noise in the background. They having a party. But yeah. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Because I will be posting this on YouTube. I told you to not worry about the sound. But yeah. But yes. Also, you can also, one of my favorite art programs is Collection Paint here. Some of your setups can go like this. I even have the navigator on, that way I won't mess up. But yeah. Yeah. Sometimes gotta work with Click Studio Paint. But sometimes people might not have enough money. Okay, I'm getting off topic. I'm ending this video. I'm sorry, y'all. See you later. And